Ain't no better time to be great than today. That's a good hit, though. Shift the Rose Bowl right parade. Shift the Rose Bowl right parade. Shift. What a call! Good call!
That was actually pretty sweet.
Beats! Hit me! Hit me! They gotta hit me! Burrow, baby! Let's go! Congrats, big guy!
That's awesome, Coach.
Let's put it down.
Yes, sir.
All the time.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome to Good Morning Football. It's game day, baby, right here, September 10th. We've been waiting a long time for this. We've got 3 hours to get you set for the Chiefs welcoming the Texans to town to open this thing off. It is a kickoff party right here on Good Morning Football. And with a party, you need a good snack. We're presented to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups this morning. My name's Kay Adams, Nate Burleson, Peter Schrager, Kyle Brandt. Peter, on a level of 1 to infinity, how excited are you about football hours away from now?
It's very high, Kay. I would say I'm near the infinity level. As the show progresses, I know my excitement level will build up because we are closer to seeing Mahomes and Watson in tonight's game. Cannot wait. Football's here. It's amazing that we got here.
221 days of waiting and rotting. We have watched amateur zookeeping, professional cornhole. We have watched Trolls World Tour 76 times. I'm good on Timberlake and Kendrick. I can stop the feeling. I want Mahomes and Watson. Let's go, Nate! Come on! Let's go. It's time, baby. I smell it. You smell that? It smells like football. Smells like shoulder pads cracking together. It smells like sweat. It smells like determination. And tonight, it's gonna smell like a world champion. But guess what? It's 2020, baby. And that scent is starting to wear off like a bloodhound losing his track. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter who the Chiefs were last year. Who are you gonna be this year? I can't wait.
I thought you were going to say it smelled like new money, because that's what we're dealing with tonight. Two newly paid quarterbacks squaring off at Arrowhead. There will be fans in the stands. Jeffrey Shadia will be with us at Arrowhead Stadium live to get you guys the very latest on both sides of the ball. But let's talk about this matchup tonight, guys. We'll be talking about it, of course, for 3 hours. It's time for the lead block, of course. And let's get to it. We've seen talented teams win the Super Bowl. It takes something a little bit special to go back-to-back. The last time it happened was with Tom Brady's Patriots 15 years ago, and that's what the 2020 Chiefs are trying to do. A lot of people think they're going to do it. The road to repeat begins tonight. So when you look at the greatness on the list that you're looking at, what's the ceiling for Patrick Mahomes and these Chiefs, Nate?
I'm gonna treat it like an old school 90s celebration and just raise the roof, because there's no ceilings, just like one of my favorite Lil Wayne mixtapes. Why would we give them a ceiling? We've seen what he's done over the first few years of his career. If we now realize 20 years later that there wasn't a ceiling over Tom Brady's career and he created a dynasty, why can't we say that it's possible for this man right here, this beautiful specimen of a quarterback that can make every throw in the book, plus the ones when he's not looking? And not only does he have the talent, he has the right coach and the right technology. And by technology, I mean players around him. I feel like right now we are witnessing greatness. And if they do what I think is possible this season, we are witnessing a start of a dynasty. And I do believe they have the talent to hoist another trophy after another trophy after another trophy, just like Tom Brady we praise so often.
Wow. You know, it's funny because we see these clips of the Chiefs and all this. They're a likable defending champion. What do I say by that? Well, likable. All 31 fan bases can appreciate this guy, right? Like, Brady had his nemesis. Like, there was the first, the Indianapolis fans couldn't stand Brady. Then it seemed like 30 other teams couldn't, and they were jealous. And it was like, all right, well, Belichick's hard to wrap our arms around. This team right here, when you've got Mahomes and Kelsey and Andy Reid and a fan base that had waited 50 years to enjoy this moment, it's hard not to say, okay, at least part of me likes these guys. There's no evil villain aspect to this. This is a likable champion. But all likable champions turn when it comes to year 2. You better believe teams and fan bases are going to be a little sick of seeing these faces and our 4 faces just going on and on about how great Mahomes is and what a lovable man Andy Reid is. That starts to fester a little bit, and I'm fascinated to see when they go from being the beloved Chiefs to now trying to be this, a repeat champion. It doesn't happen often. Patriots, 2004 was the last time. Baseball even longer. But here's what is the ceiling for the Chiefs. It's not repeat champions, because I think they're the favorite for that. They're looking to be the first to be three-peat champions. Baseball did it, and the Yankees. The Isles with Mike Bossy, they did it. NBA, we know Shaq and Kobe and the rest. No one in the Super Bowl era has ever been three-peat champions. Before they even start their title defense, that's the ceiling. Not just one more, but a third straight Super Bowl. High expectations, and yet if you listen to the four of us talk about them and the rest of the country on television, that should be no problem. It's going to be a cakewalk, according to everybody else.
All right, we're shot out of a cannon officially. Peter, three-peat, rare air, rare hype right here. And Nate, it's not always about the 90s on the show. Sometimes we can talk about another decade. To that point, I don't know how we haven't run this yet, but you know that we showed all the pictures and the video of the Chiefs parade. There's actually a picture that's going out the Chiefs are acknowledging is accurate. It's a picture of their parade 2 years from now. Have you seen this picture of the Chiefs? This is 2 years down the road. There they are. Oh, there they are. That's Mahomes in the middle.
Look at that.
And there's Tyreek on the far right, and I think that's Kelsey in the hat on the far left. That picture is taken from downtown Kansas City in 2022. They look thrilled about it. As well they should be, guys. This is my take on Mahomes and everything he's doing. He's so ahead of schedule, it's unfair. He got a head start on everybody. Pat Mahomes is still 24 years old. Peyton Manning did not win so much as a wild card game until he was 27. First playoff win for Aaron Rodgers, 27. For Drew Brees, 27. For Eli Manning, 27. That's a bunch of old heads compared to Mahomes. He already has the soup and the MVP. He's a baby in this league. He's not even reached NFL puberty yet. Don't pay attention to his voice. I'm telling you, the best is yet to come, and he's already got a whole thing of hardware. We'll see him in a couple of years from now. Ceiling starts tonight.
But will it happen this year? Back-to-back is not easy. Scratching the Microsoft Surface, I get it. We're talking about this, right? You mentioned the team that did it last, 2004 Patriots. Salary cap was a little bit different with what they're paying Tom Brady, with what they're going to have to pay Patrick Mahomes. I looked it up. The last 25 years, two teams have done it. It's the Broncos and those Pats that we were talking about. In the 25 years prior to the salary cap, 5 teams had done it in that time. That's why it's such rare air. The way that they're handing out these big contracts, they're not going to be able to keep this current team together super long. So it matters. Tonight matters. Hours from now on NBC matters for Patrick Mahomes, for his legacy. Not just to be an incredible player, maybe one of the best to ever do it, but to be that guy paid a lot of money that keeps getting his teams to Super Bowls, because we have not seen that with Aaron Rodgers, who has a ring, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees. Need I go on? Okay, we've got to get to Jeffrey Chadia. He is live at Arrowhead right now, giving us everything we need to know leading up to kickoff. Jeffrey, it's that kind of day out there in Kansas City. Well, it's not going to ruin my excitement.
Yes.
Talk to me about the Chiefs, Jeffrey, and how they are handling all of the hype that our show is giving them.
Well, Kay, they're trying to do the best they can with this. You know, earlier this offseason, Chris Jones and Tyreek Hill were talking about winning 5, 7 Super Bowls. That's been toned down a lot over the last 6 weeks. They've been talking more about trying to grind, trying to do the right thing, trying to get egos out of the way. Frank Clark said, look, we really understand that teams in the past, when they won a Super Bowl and tried to repeat, a big thing that happened was overconfidence. They talk about last year being last year. It's done. Yeah, they got their rings. Yeah, they raised the flag at a practice a couple of weeks ago. Yes, tonight will be fun when they talk about raising another banner, but they really care more about just what's going to happen over the next 16 weeks into the playoffs, because they believe, as you guys have all said, they can be dynastic. And to be dynastic, you have to be focused. And so that's what they're focusing on, trying to take it one day at a time.
If you're just tuning in, we are now joined by Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel. Jim, the real storm that's brewing in Kansas City is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Both in reality and fantasy, everyone is very excited about this rookie back who has never been on an NFL field. I kind of like a sloppy track for him tonight, if that's what we're looking for. What can we expect from the debut this evening of Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Well, if you go back to 2017, the